Hi everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
Our Family Games. Yeah!
And we're back with another top 5 on BGG.
Here we go!
All right, everybody. This month, we're talking about middleweight games.
Yes, the ones in the middle.
In the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the hard strategy games.
Not the ones that burn your brain.
Yeah. Not the gateway games that are easy to get into.
To get people into the hobby.
Exactly.
Yes.
But these are ones that you can do better at them if you have some experience.
You've been into the the hobby for a while. You're real experienced. You're kind of tired of the real easy ones.
Yeah.
And it's time.
Yes.
To stretch your mind a little
to
bit.
move on a little bit.
Yeah. To stretch your mind a little bit and play a little bit more challenging games.
I agree.
Yes.
Now, before we get into our topic, we typically talk about somehow or some way that topic ties into daily life.
Yes.
Things that are middleweight skills for life.
Yes.
And so the first thing we talked about for middleweight skills is driving.
Yes, driving. Because it can be easy, but then it's a little bit, it's challenging.
Well, when we're on the road sometimes, we're trying to figure out how did these people even get a license?
I know.
How did they get a license?
Where they coming from?
Exactly.
Now something like a heavyweight, that'd be like you're doing a semi-trailer truck.
Yeah, a truck driver.
A truck driver. Yeah, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Now that could be heavy.
Yeah.
But just driving a regular car, that's kind of.
I think that's middleweight because
it's a little challenging.
A lot of people think they can drive and they can't.
Yeah.
They cannot drive.
Yeah, and then a gateway, that's a bike. Gateway's a bike.
That's a bike.
That's a bike.
That's a bike.
That's a bike. That's easy. Mostly everybody can do that.
But not
hopefully.
But a motorcycle though, I think that's middleweight too.
That's middleweight too.
Yeah, because you got to know how to control.
That might be
bike.
going a little bit into heavy a little bit.
And you don't have a big steel cage.
No, you kind of that's kind of dangerous a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with no motorcycle now.
Then you got people on the road that have road rage.
Yeah.
They have not mastered driving.
No, they have not.
They have not, because they get angry over everything.
They get a little angry, and then you see them on those tape shows, on those videotape shows on YouTube. Like, what's wrong with them?
Exactly.
Why are they going crazy?
Exactly.
Yes.
But driving is one of those things that you learn it when you're a kid.
Yes.
And as you get older, you should get better at it, even though a lot of people do not.
They get worse.
They get worse.
Yes.
But I think that's a middleweight skill for people.
Yeah, and I think cooking can go can do the spectrum.
Yeah.
And I think middleweight, like the beginning is like eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs.
I mean, most people learn how to cook something.
Yes.
You do eggs. You can do maybe oatmeal or something like that. Something that's pretty simple.
I think midweight is spaghetti.
But I think anyone who can cook for a family, like home cooks, that's middleweight, because everybody can't cook.
No, not everybody can cook.
That's right.
No, not everybody.
In this household, I have to do all the cooking.
No, not everybody can cook,
because this one cannot cook.
I'm still on gateway games.
Gateway meals.
Gateway meals. I'm still on gateway meals. I can do eggs. I can do a sausage. I can cook a sausage. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, it's a middleweight skill because a lot of people think they can cook.
Yes.
And they cannot.
No, they cannot.
They don't know how to season food.
I can season now. I think I can season a little bit. I overseason.
But they don't know how to season the food properly. They don't know how to put things together that match.
Yes.
Because we always talk about people putting raisins in potato salad. That's not a thing.
Not for maybe our culture. Our culture, that ain't no thing.
Don't come to a cookout with raisins in a potato salad and think you've done something.
No.
We're going to send you home.
We're going to send you home quick. Don't do that.
No. Cooking, I think, is a middleweight skill.
And then you see some folk they prepare chicken.
Yeah.
And they don't put no seasoning on it. Like, what's wrong with you?
No seasoning.
Come on.
And I see a lot of videos on YouTube where they are cooking chicken and they put the seasoning in the flour that they're going to coat the chicken in and nothing on the chicken itself.
What?
You got to season that chicken.
You got to season that chicken.
Yeah. Overnight. Let it marinate.
Yes. Shoot.
But that takes a skill.
It takes a skill.
And just anybody can't do it.
No, not everybody.
They don't know what to do.
Yes. So I definitely see that.
Yeah, but life is filled with things that are easy.
Yes.
Things that are middleweight.
Yes.
And then things that are hard.
Yes.
And I know there are a lot of other middleweight skills and things that we do every day in life, but I think those are two good ones.
Definitely tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Put down below what you think was middleweight in just regular life.
Yeah, regular life.
Yeah.
All right, so up next, we're going to share our top 5 middleweight games.
Here we go.
Everybody, we're going to talk about middleweight games.
Yes.
So we went to the source.
The source.
BGG.
Yes, the primary source. Yes, of information on board games.
That's right.
Yes, right here. That's right here. Yeah.
And we looked at their board game weight scale.
Yes.
So we're looking at games that are somewhere over 2.0 but under 4.
Yeah.
So between that 2 under 4 range.
Yeah.
And all of the games on our list meet that criteria.
Because I would say, like 2.5 is kind of like that medium light.
Yeah.
But still, it's still kind of light till people come in, but it's challenging enough that, like veteran players can really play them and have fun with it. Yeah.
And that's what a middleweight game is. Because it's not a gateway game.
Yes.
These are games that you need a little bit of experience. You want to know what mechanics are.
Yes.
You want to know how themes work in games. You want to know a few things to make that game playable. Otherwise, it'll be so challenging you may not want to play it because it's middleweight. It's not a gateway game.
Yeah, because you might have somebody that comes in with a ticket to ride, which we consider,
that's
a gateway game.
Yes.
That's a light game.
Yes.
They come in and they get that, I get the network building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want something next
level. I need
level.
a little more meat.
I need next level. And that's when we introduce them to something
that's middleweight.
Next. Yes, middleweight.
You don't take the gateway from gateway to heavyweight.
No, you don't tell them like, hey, let's do something heavy, right now, and just like I don't want to play games no more. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah. So these are games that can give you a little more strategy.
Yes.
You work a little bit harder to get that win, but it is so satisfying when you do.
Yes, I really believe that. Yes.
All right, so first on our list is Aquaria.
Aquaria.
Yes. Now, Aquaria is a 3.8 on the BGG weight scale.
Yes.
So that's right there in the middle.
Right there in the middle.
Yes. And this game came out in 2025. It's a 1 to 4 player game from Capstone Games. In Aquaria, players compete to build and maintain the ultimate aquarium, from adding fish and feeding them to improve tank conditions and advancing on the encyclopedia tracks. Every decision matters. The aquarist with the most points at the end wins.
First off, the theme is great.
It is great.
I love the theme. I mean, you're building an aquarium.
An aquarium.
You talk about themes.
Yeah.
And how, like I know there's some, country creators said there's a theme for everything.
Yes.
And if you wait long enough, the theme will come.
Somebody's working on it.
Somebody's working on it. A theme will come.
Yeah.
So, and this one is really cool where it's kind of like set collection and tabloid building, where you're building your tableau of your beautiful aquarium using rondelle system.
Yes.
The rondelles give you the actions and you go to the rondelle to get the actions and you come back and try to build out your aquarium. Love the game. It is a fun game. You can teach, I think, like when the people come that want to I want something challenging, than just regular, just regular tableau building.
Right.
Like, okay, got something for you.
Yeah.
Aquarium.
Because it introduces a lot of different mechanics.
Yes, it does.
And the theme is so prevalent.
Yes.
I mean, you got your aquarium, you're going to pick your fish, even down to the filters.
Yes.
How you filter your aquarium to keep it clean.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you got set collection, worker placement, like you said, different mechanics that you can bring in. Because one person said, well, I played enough worker placement. Is there something else? Gotcha. Come on in. They got something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes you think about the game in different ways. It's not just one mechanic driving the game.
True.
And that's how you fix your strategy, or how you can change your strategy. Okay, I'm going to focus on this particular thing and hope that'll get me the win. But the next time you play, you may say, I'm going to focus on something else.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Because with Ticket to Ride, it's just straight, route building. You're doing some routes.
And like, Corkazone.
Yes.
Corkazone,
tile placement.
Tile placement. That's it. Tile placement. There's a few little other things mixed in, but basic is tile placement. Here, you got some other stuff to deal with.
Things,
so I like that. Yeah.
All right, so the next on our list.
Here we go.
Is Cities USA.
Yes.
It came out in 2026. It's a 1 to 4 player game published by DeVere, and on the BGG weight scale, it is a 2.5. Design the city of tomorrow in this standalone version of Cities. Build towering skyscrapers, connect districts with bridges and highways, and create beautiful green spaces and waterfronts. Gather resources, outsmart your rivals, and carefully plan every move to shape a thriving, modern metropolis. Smart planning is the key to creating a city that will stand the test of time.
Now, for this one, we love cities.
We love cities.
And then now we have Cities USA, which I feel is kind of like medium. It's kind of, it puts its toe in light, but it's into the medium.
Well, I think it takes cities to another level because it adds some extra things to the game.
Yes, it does.
So it adds the little caps for the different high rises and stuff.
That's fun.
The building toppers.
And then the bridges.
Yes. So you got other things to think about, which again drives how you create your strategy, because now I've got to figure out, should I work with bridges? What do I work with in order to make this game successful for me?
Yes.
And I think that's really the crux of a middleweight game, that you have to figure out different ways to get to a win.
And you have like cities kind of like, it's kind of bringing you in.
It brings you in.
And then Cities USA is like, hey, we can go a little further now. Yeah, we can go a little bit further now. Go into and that's the tile placement, just like with Corkazone. Tile placement is there.
Yeah.
Now I got Cities USA that can give you tile placement, set collection, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, let's try this one.
And what I love about cities, I love city building games.
Yes, you do.
So for me, I'm trying to make my city pretty.
Yes.
I want it to have water features.
And that's that pattern building there.
Pattern building.
Yeah.
I want it to have different heights on the buildings.
Yes.
I want it to have parks. And this game gives you all that. And then it gives you different types of ways to play for different cities.
Yeah.
So different end goals and different goals for every city.
Different objectives that you have to, that kind of deals with that city that you're playing with. So that's a lot of fun.
It's
Lots of fun.
Yeah, so it's right there in the middle.
Yeah, right there in the middle.
Right there in the middle.
Yeah. So the next one is it's now let me tell you, don't get it twisted, family. We love this game. But the subject matter, like we said, you wait long enough, something's gonna come through. And if you like horror, we got your horror. Yes. We do. And that's Deep Regrets. And that is from 2025. And the weight is 2.33.
Yeah.
Yes. It's 1 to 5 players from Tactics Games. And baby, this one is kind of crazy.
This is a horror fishing game about hauling increasingly terrifying things from the ocean. Decide what to eat, what to sell or to mount, and how many regrets are you willing to carry as you push your luck towards a dark conclusion. All right, now Deep Regrets. Now, when we were first introduced to this game, one of our viewers, who's also in Omaha with us, said, "Hey, I got this game." His name is JJ. He said,
I heard about it. I heard about it. I
want you guys to play it.
I knew it was a little crazy, but once you put it on the table, we played it.
Yeah.
I was surprised that, because you're not into all those horror games.
I'm not a big horror game person, and when he said,
horror games,
I want you to play it, he said, "Oh, me and Andrea, we love this game. We want you and Mick to try it," and we played it. And he said, "Oh, it's not gonna be that long. I thought it'd be a few hours."
Yeah.
and the game went on for 4 hours.
But we were at a con and people were talking to us and stuff. But when we played it, again, it was shorter, but it was a lot of fun and weird. It's all outdoors. It's weird, but it's fun, and it's really cool to see you play another hard game, because that one hard game that you do love is Terrascape, and I'm like amazed that you like that. But then here's another one, but it's a middleweight.
It's a middleweight game. And like I was saying, it was a long game. Yeah. But for me, I got so invested in it. I wanted to get to the outcome that I was willing to, stay at the table, finish it up, because you are out here, out in the water as a fisherman, and you don't know what you're catching.
Well, the cool thing,
it's crazy.
The cool thing about the art is
it's captivating.
It's captivating. Yeah. The art is cool.
Yeah.
In a very spooky type of way. And what you're doing is trying to catch these crazy creatures, from either good ones or very foul ones.
Well,
they're either fair or foul. And the foul ones, ooh.
Well, you were trying to catch crazy creatures.
I went crazy.
I was trying to catch good fish.
Yes, I went crazy.
I wanted my fish to be able to go to the market so I could sell them and people want to eat them.
No.
Mick was catching spooky fish.
I want to go crazy. My objective, I took it to have very deep regrets.
He went into madness.
I went into madness. And won the game on madness.
We tried to do it the good way. Nice fish. You can mount them. I don't know, you were catching.
I was brought out Cthulhu.
You brought out people.
I was bringing out Cthulhu.
And legs and shoes. And I don't know.
Now the weird one is when Grant found a human in deep water. And the card said, "What is he doing here?" And the human was like, what is the human doing in deep water? And he was alive. Like, what is going on? So, yeah.
But deep regrets, you will not have any regrets playing this game.
No.
It is fun. You're just hoping that you can win the game while your other opponents go into madness, and that you don't have any regrets when you win.
But see, if you do have regrets, you might win, though.
That's true.
If you're crazy and go mad, you might just win, like I did.
Possibility. But that's deep regrets.
But that's deep regrets. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yes.
All right, the next one on our list is Endeavor Deep Sea.
Yes.
It came out in 2024. It's a 1 to 4 player game from Burnt Island Games, and on the BGG weight scale, it is a 2.92. Endeavor Deep Sea puts you in charge of a research institute working to protect ocean ecosystems, recruit experts, explore dive sites, publish research, and launch conservation projects. Grow your team and expand your reach. The choices you make will shape the future of the oceans.
Now this one is 1 to 4 players, and it's a lot of fun solo or with a whole bunch of players. And I mean, this game really gets your mind going, but it don't burn it. It doesn't burn your mind.
No, it doesn't. But you have to work for it. And I remember when I played it, you kept saying, "Oh, Starla, you got to play it."
I was so excited about this game. I'm still excited about this game.
I love the theme of it. You're a conservationist. You're trying to save the ocean. So I love that. And you've got to build your team. And I love that about the game. But it makes you work. You've got to, put time in building your team. And knowing how far down into the ocean you can go and getting all your equipment. It's just a lot going on.
And it's not, it's a lot going on, but it's not so taxing on you.
No.
That you're like, oh my God, this is going, and it's quick too. It is quick. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I think it's too quick because I still got stuff to do. And I'm like, it's almost the end of the game.
When you're playing with a lot of people, it can take more time.
Yes. But it keeps you rolling, and when you have to, do grid movement, and it's a lot of fun. And what I like about this game, for someone who's coming from, gateway games to this, it gives you a couple of different options. You can do competitive or you can do cooperative.
Yeah.
Do you want to, work with everybody? Cool. We got it.
Right.
If you want to work against everybody and do your own thing, we got that too. So
you can do solo.
And you can do solo.
That way you can learn how to play it on your own.
Yeah, so I like how they give you different choices. So if you're bringing somebody into the next level, they can come in the way they want to.
And it's a really good theme.
Yes.
It's a theme that you can, really get into, that you're helping to save the ocean.
Yes.
I really like that kind of stuff.
And I like that they changed the theme of this game because it was, it's been around. It was Endeavor, Age of Sail, and now kind of problematic, theme.
Right.
And they got rid of that, came out with this.
Yeah.
They've done gangbusters, and I love it. It's great. It's great.
Now, the next one on our list is Wondrous Creatures.
Yes.
It's a 1 to 4 player game. It came out in 2024, published by Bad Comet. Now, it has a 3.02 weight on the BGG scale. Enter a world as you work to build the ultimate creature reserve. In Wondrous Creatures, players collect unique creature cards and eggs, combining powerful abilities and smart strategies to create the most harmonious sanctuary. Complete achievements faster than your rivals and prove you are the greatest creature enthusiast of all.
Now, I just want to say that Bad Comet, they have been doing some really good games.
Yes.
I mean, they're just stepping it up each time, and this is just another step up. And usually their games are in the mid range, in the middle range, so everybody can play it.
Yes.
And, like you can bring in someone, who's just starting out in, the challenging games.
Right.
And then somebody who's like, I've been doing this for so long, I want something challenging.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yes.
And this is one of them.
Yeah, it's a very unique game because you're
unique.
collecting unique creatures.
Yes, and how they, you can put your
They're
captains.
magnetized.
Yeah, you can put your captains on their
little
ride, their monsters or whatever, their creatures. I mean, it's just the components are so fun, and just the game is just so unique.
Yeah.
And with the open drafting and the set collection with the colorful cards, and I mean, it's just the production is great.
Production is awesome.
And that's the one thing you need to bring in someone that
something that's eye-catching. It's got quality components that will help you
bring in those folk, that's like, from Gateway to here, like, so, because a lot of the Gateway are very colorful, very inviting, and then sometimes the middleweight games they kind of start,
they start getting a little brown,
they get a little brown, gray,
not a lot of color,
a little gray, but then this one stays with that, that kind of like Gateway, to bring them in and say, hey, we're still colorful, we still got some things going on, so
And I think publishers are listening to that.
Yes.
Because I think in the past, when they started getting the heavy strategy games, they thought that people didn't care about the way it looked, so they just give you a brown game. But they realized people still want color. They still want a game that's eye-catching, a game that's going to catch your attention on the table.
So this, this Wondrous Creatures is really, really cool, and I really do enjoy it.
Now, what I love about a middleweight game, which any game I love to win, of course.
Yes, of course.
It's just satisfying when you put a little extra effort.
Yes.
A little extra effort to try to make that game come out in your favor. And when you win, it's just like, yes.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
Yes, now it's ready to go to the heavy games and blow my brain up. Yes. That's what I'm ready to do. But so let us know if your family or friends have played any of the games that we featured in this list. Now, if so, tell us about it in the comments below.
All right, everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah!
And we'll see you next month on BGG with another Top 5.
Take it easy now.